yo, yiggity yo, it's your girl D Nice, and I'm back with another EP. Okay, we're doing a little bit different today, okay? I know I'm normally in Vegas, but this EP, I am in LA, back in the city, or the bitty for me, but you know, we gonna keep it cool. We gonna keep it cool. But I got a lot of special guests today. Unfortunately, Money Money is not with us. We're sending our love, okay? But we got a new guest host with me today. You guys know her, but you know, I'm gonna let her introduce herself. But first, I want to get into my guests. I want them to introduce themselves. They're really special to me, so y'all better be cool in them comments, for real, for real. But let's get them to introduce themselves.
Okay, shit, it's the Faux Gerber live in the flesh. You know what's
Period,
going on.
poo.
Stop, I can't stop, I'm on the block with it. Take it to the back and squabble up, fuck all that politicking. High as fuck, I left my strap out, now my mama tripping back to back.
It's T-Dub, you know what it is, that only topic.
Yep.
I ain't in all that politicking. I be by the bag, we can talk about it. I be on my grind like skateboards, wicked Tony Hawk. I be sliding around like drag racers.
It's Destiny, the host of Conversations.
So I have these guests with me today. I had Destiny come on as my co-host, my guest co-host with me today because, you know, that's my girl. You know, ain't nobody else can do it better than her. You know, if Money Money not here, it's going to be her. I mean, I'm just saying. But, you know, let's get into this EP. You know, I know y'all probably don't know or haven't seen my brother yet, but I'm going to put in a clip of when I was screaming, "Free my brother, foe," if you know. Free my brother.
Facts.
Free foe, if you know. But yeah, that's my brother foe. You know, he was in jail for a little bit, but he here with me today, live in effect. You know, so I got a few questions for him, and I also got some questions for my cousin. So let's get into it. Let's not play no more games. So, and this is a question for both of y'all. You know,
All right.
being that I've been knowing both of you guys for like majority of my life, I kind of never really got to know what made you guys really want to become rappers, or like what made you guys really get into it. You can start, Phil.
That's a good question. I don't know. It was just always, you know how moms is.
Yeah.
Pops, you feel me? I feel like it just stemmed from there. Nigga already had that passion for the music, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't really remember when the breaking point was. I'm finna start writing and all that.
Mhm.
Probably like around 13, 14, you feel me? But I just kept it going though. You know, I had that passion for it. Once I started fucking around, I just,
No, for
I just
real.
kept it going. I probably was all the way, you feel me, dropping, but I was always behind the scenes, whipping shit up in the cut, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, I don't know.
What about you?
So, the music was just always around us, you know, like,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie. This family, so when I used to go to their house, it used to be a turn up. We used to go outside and we turned up at their crib. So it was always music around us. But when, you know, me doing what I do, I listen to Lil Snoop. Rest in peace, Lil Snoop. But he had like inspired me when I had seen his little videos. And he was young, like 16. So I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
you could actually blow up at a young age. That's just where I was at the moment. So like, I'm gonna start rapping. So I told the homie, like, I rap. And they like, oh, you know, the other homie rap. I'm like, for real? So I went to him. And like the whole day, he like, you know how to freestyle? I told him I know how to freestyle, but he never made me freestyle. But,
Right.
but I took that in, like the whole day, I'm like, damn. Imagine he told me, like, I need to know how to freestyle, I need to know how to rap. So
Right.
I took it a little bit more serious, and she's just been with me since. Like,
Amen. So would you guys say, like, did y'all used to just, like, practice with y'all homies? Like, you know, y'all just be kicking hot shit, you know, busting some flows with each other, just playing around, just trying to get, you know, used to freestyling, like you said, like, used to freestyling. Y'all used to do that?
I say for me, it was more so like, you know how it be, cuz when you got them certain songs that just, you like, damn, this a banger right here, but it's like for instance, middle school days, Big Sean, nigga knew them lyrics word for word, you feel me? So it just got to a point where I'm like, hold on, let me throw an instrumental on, and see what I could come up with. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause we'll know they songs lyric for lyric. You feel me?
No, that's for real.
You know, we just vibe with the music, just certain energy that you know how it be. You feel me? So that just led to us trying, produce our own shit. And I just kept it going. I fell in love with that shit for real.
For real.
So I'm just keep it going. That shit like therapy for real. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real,
Facts.
it is,
That's
right?
really what it
For real.
is. On everything. I mean, like, we used to do that. That's normal. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we be smoking in the whip, you feel me? Do what it do, play beats and rap.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, most of the time we just booking studio sessions trying to make a song. And at that time, SoundCloud was booming, so we was just trying to put the songs on SoundCloud, see what the numbers do. We was just having fun. But, like, you know how circles get, you know how it get. So after that, I realized, like, damn, we got to have our own lane. We can't be doing this. So I started booking my own studio sessions, doing what I'm doing, they doing them. And then everybody got their own lane, but we all still locked in. So
And
It's
that's
just
what's,
better.
that's what's important. Because,
Yeah.
a lot of people fall off with that shit because they be hating on each other.
Yeah.
But that's cool that y'all able to, like, still come as one and do some music.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, for
So
sure.
let's get a little personal.
yeah.
All right, so
Not the
sorry, I'm
notes.
ready. So, being that you used to play youth football in Inglewood,
Right.
did that kind of like inspire you or influence your decision to like, on the hood you from now?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. That's all. It's so crazy. I be thinking about that, like just going down memory lane.
Yeah.
The pictures go back so far, bro. It's like that's all. Everything was sports for me. You feel me? I ain't had no real idle time outside. You know how it be. You had them certain
Yeah.
kids. They just got wiggle room. They outside. They on the
Playing,
block.
right, they
It was
black.
always football, basketball, track, something. You feel me?
Something.
And it was Inglewood, everything. So it was just like, you feel me? This is where my friends was at. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like mentors, father figures, all that played a role. So it's just like I developed that love for the city through the connections I was making, the relationships and shit like that. And I said one thing led to another. You know how it go, for
Yeah,
sure.
because I was on your
I ain't played for no other
ass.
team,
I was
all the
on
way
your
through it through.
ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know the vibe. So hell
And
yeah.
it's crazy because even during that time when we used to go to your games, that was like the last thing we expected because we all was young. I
Yeah, for
mean,
sure.
come on now, we all still like elementary, middle school. We not that old yet. So
Yeah.
when we used to go to your games, it was more so like, oh, we just supporting our brother, not knowing like this shit really about to have a heavy little impact on him. He really about to really go hard with this shit.
Nah, for
So
real.
I mean, I kind of saw it from the beginning, but it's cool to know like, at least you didn't just go over there and say like, I'm from here. It's like you really had planted your feet up in there. Like you really had roots up over there. You
Nah,
know,
for sure, sure.
like you really put in some time over there as a kid, all the way into now. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I fucks with that.
I have a question for you. If you can go back to your childhood, what's one thing that you would tell your younger self?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, how far back in the childhood we talking? That's the real question.
Yeah, right?
Maybe to the times Denise was referring to, like playing
Okay,
football as a
elementary-
youth.
elementary?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's something you would tell your younger self?
My younger self.
You can answer too, because we coming for you next.
Okay. I got to think on that one real quick, but I say
It's the first thing that come to mind.
I'll just say like watch the company you keep,
Mm.
and yeah, that's a good one though.
No,
I'm really trying to think like
Would you have, played sports for a longer period of time?
yeah, it just threw me off. It threw me off with what the fuck threw me off? Oh, once they started talking about you were ineligible to play and shit. But I felt like I was playing so long, I just kind of felt like I was losing the passion a little bit.
And
Then that
makes
school
sense.
shit threw me off too. Just like, what? You know what I'm saying? But after that, it was just, I kind of just felt like it was over with. That ship had sailed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But would you have told yo?
I wish I stayed down though.
Yeah.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah,
I should have just followed through.
cause you was the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You
You
feel
was
me?
the
I could
shit.
have went places. I run into
Yeah,
my
for
partners
sure.
that really know me from Power One today. If you know, you know. You hear me?
Right?
They was doing film on the kids. You hear me?
They sure was.
It
Pop
was-
Warner.
I was
done
like
judge.
that, for
Cali
real,
got the
so-
best Pop Warner too.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Yeah.
good teams.
Hell yeah, so
No,
it was
no
lit.
game.
We was lit at a young age. Not even just me by myself though. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
we had some real factors. So
No, for real.
I'm not for sure I should have went through with it though, but I just kind of fell off with the school shit. That shit just went left after that. It's like, okay, you gotta be eligible to play. It's like, all right.
No, yeah, that's true. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that.
It's different being in college and having that freedom versus
Yeah.
being in school and your parents making you, telling you need to go.
Yeah.
Once you get that freedom, you're like, oh, I could miss a class. I don't have to do this, do that. You get comfortable.
No, for real.
We all probably have, because I know I have.
I know,
for
I
sure.
have. That's why I look.
It's easy to get comfortable.
You know. So what about you? What would you tell your younger self?
It was crazy because I was thinking like that. Basically, it's like I probably would have stayed more focused in school but like it's the same thing, but more like when we was playing Pop Warner, like he stated, it was just we was just having fun. You know,
Yeah.
we just loved it. Like we was young, it was something to do,
Y'all was
it
meeting
kept
all
us
type of
focused.
people too.
and everything. So now it's like when it got to that little peak, you know, in high school where it's like, dang, it's either this or that or what you gonna do. It's like, shoot, grades, bro. You gotta stay focused, like. And then the household stuff, you get older, you know, bills, all that stuff lay on you. So, like my impact, like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm proud, you know, that, you know, I left the sports and came to this because I got a movie that like a little documentary coming out in
Good
January,
shit, good
and that's based on like
For real.
why I make music, because I was in the back car accident, you know, and
Yeah,
that,
I wanted to talk about
yeah,
that.
and
What
that's
happened
really
with
led
that?
me. It wasn't really like just a normal day, high school day, you know. We young, homie call me, hey, Smoke, bet, what's the deal, where you at? I'm outside, huh? All right, bet, here I come. Mind you, I hop over the gate, I could have walked around, probably
Yeah.
some time, I don't know, high school. We start school late, you feel me? So, senior year, shit, I hop in the car, I'm behind the passenger, the homie that called, the driver, but the other homies I know. So I'm talking to homies, telling the homie in the back. Well, you know, high school, we be driving fast. It's just normal shit. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie,
no,
it's-
we used to race each
it's
other.
just regular. We ain't even
Last
paying
one
no,
there.
no attention to the driver. We just in the back talking and swinging with the
Chilling.
car.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. The homie was driving. We was talking. Me and him was talking, but the homie was driving. He turned the corner. Like me and the homie was talking, but we paused because we turned the corner and we sliding. We sliding for too long. So I'm like, damn, like something ain't right. I look at the driver. The driver like straightening the wheel out, trying to like turn it the opposite way now because we all the way this way. Shit, by the time I go from the driver to my window, car then jumped all the way to the other side and it flipped 4 times. But after the first flip, the whole roof came off
Damn.
and shot me out the car 25 feet away from the accident.
Ooh.
So I was in a coma for like 3 months. I didn't even know what was gonna happen, but like I said, I got that movie coming out, so y'all stay tuned
Yeah.
in January,
More details
and y'all
on
gonna
that.
understand what's gonna happen. What I'm talking about when I got in that coma, because that's what y'all gotta understand. Everybody got a big impact on their life, and a lot of people be scared to embrace that shit. Embrace that shit. I'm scared to embrace that shit.
Come
I don't
on,
give a fuck
talk
how
to 'em.
bad it is. Like
No, that's
sure.
people
real
gonna
shit.
respect you more than that.
Real shit, because that's like how you with your situation. You know, we was sad. We thought you was gone, and then next thing you know, I get a call like your brother home.
On the
Cried
real.
my eyes out. Like
For
how,
sure.
Like what kind of impact that had on you? Because I know being up in there is a little different. You know, especially knowing that you like from the hood.
You got
Like
a
how's
testimony.
it different?
For real,
You
for
know,
real.
how's it different being in the hood and being in jail? Like did you have to like fight? Like what type of politics did you have to deal with up in there for real?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's gonna come with it though. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have your run-ins. You know what I'm saying? Your situations where you gotta handle your candle or whatnot. So you know that's just part of it. But my situation specifically, the odds I was up against, it's different when you go to jail. It's like, all right, I'm in here for this petty theft. They talk about 6 months probation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's a little different when you in there, and you know what I'm saying. You really fighting them odds. You find life and whatnot,
Yeah.
murder charges. So it's like you doing a different type of time. You know, it's a little easier when you know. All right, I'm gonna be home a couple months. Like you feel me, sit down, get my mind right. You feel me, put my game plan together. But when you just thug it through it, and you just
It's all right.
you just trying to figure it out. Like damn, I don't know how this shit gonna play out. You feel me?
Right. No, for real.
It just like damn, but you just gotta stay strong. It's like mental. Like that shit take mental strength for sure. That's why that shit break a lot of people down. But You know what I'm saying? It definitely have an impact, but it make you appreciate the little things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta cherish your people out here,
Mm-hmm.
and you just never know. You feel me? Then you gotta make this shit count.
What's one thing that you've experienced while you were in jail that's making you better now? Like, what's something that you experienced that was like, okay, this is my turning point that I need to.
Nah, just the experience, just that experience as a whole was enough. You feel me? For me to be like, nah, hell no, like, nigga gotta tighten up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Cause it's just, I still be just in the day sometimes, like, smoking, just dozing off. I be like, damn, I'm really back. You feel me?
Right.
And I still got my homies and shit who lost their trials and made it to the pen. You feel me? That I be tapped in with, seeing them post their little pictures. Like, you feel me? We were just sellies.
Right.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit still be fucking my head up. Like, damn, I was just going through this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real.
But it just that change from being in that atmosphere than being back out here. You feel me? You gotta low key cleanse your energy and get back right.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, but
Do it make you want to do more music, or did it make you want to change your
It's-
route a little bit?
it's so crazy. I was on that before I left though. I
No,
dropped.
you was.
We dropped that EP early April, like before the 10th or something.
Mm-hmm.
I went to jail April 17th. You feel me? So I had just dropped that shit right before I went in, but I was already like, nah, I've been procrastinating, bullshitting so long. Like, you feel me? People be on my head like, damn, where you dropping? Nigga, you don't be in the stew no more. Like, you feel me? I'm like, nah, let me stop half-stepping with it. Like, I'm gonna just push the nigga. We gonna do it. We gonna do it all the way. You feel me?
No, yeah.
So that's when we started dropping. I got on the homie like, yeah, this what we gonna do. You feel me? But we ain't gonna play with it no more. Like, we gotta drop, pay for the cover art, whatever. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, we'll be making this song, but we wasn't putting shit out. So I'm like, fuck it, let's just start putting this shit out. Cause you know, we be so hard on ourselves though. You feel me? Niggas on worst critic.
You right
Every
about
one of
that.
your shit
We
to
are.
sound a certain way.
No, for real.
We listening to the professionals, how they shit sound. We like, this shit don't sound right. You feel me? Like, my shit need to sound more like, you know what I'm saying? For real, cause it's like, you feel me? I don't want to put on no bullshit. You feel me? They gonna take part in what he creating. So it's like, you feel me? I'm trying to really produce officially though. Like,
No, yeah.
so that be another thing. But I ain't gonna lie, the passion they got for it, it's gonna be hard for me to stop. I'm just, even if it's just for fun, you feel me? I know I could go somewhere with it, so why keep bullshitting?
Oh, that's for real. And that's like.
Fact.
He over here
for real.
clocking my T-hope so bad. I'm over here like, ooh, yes.
So,
yeah.
how long do it normally take for you to make like a song? Because, like he said, I know, you know, like we all are hard on ourselves when it comes to our craft. So, how long would you say does it take you to perfect like a song where you know, like, oh yeah, I can drop this?
Well, it like those two different. Like I'm gonna look at it like it's two different questions.
Okay.
Because like far as me making the song, it depends on the situation. Like if I'm at home, I'm gonna take my time.
Right.
If I'm in the studio, and it's hourly and whatever that come to the case, then I'm on spot. Like I'm in there zoning out,
Yeah.
doing what I gotta do. I can knock it out maybe 30 minutes. A song will be done. I'm in there almost done. Like they lacing the last hook.
Oh damn.
But other than that, I don't really like rushing music.
Right.
And then when it comes to dropping, because that was the other question in one,
Yep.
it's more like I used to take my time. I got songs that I ain't even released that I've been made, and I be like, damn, people like this shit. This old. Like I want them to hear the new shit. So now I just be like, I'm gonna drop this shit. Like I need to just start giving them music. Like they
Yeah.
just everybody attention span is short. That's what that social media do to y'all.
For
That's why
sure.
the kids need to stay on social media.
Come on.
For sure.
They watched it. I watched my son watch videos on YouTube, and he want to watch the next one. I'm like, why you want to watch the next one? This is what they does. It's-
Right.
they
like
they
three-
building
3
it
to
like
5
that.
seconds.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
making it to where the attention span is short. So they ain't got your attention. You ain't got the attention in what the first 30 seconds. Call it a dead goal. So just go to the next song. But most likely I've been dropping. Like next year I got it all set now. I got time. I got songs lined up for each month, music videos for each month. Like I said, I'm dropping a documentary movie on January,
Oh, that
so
shit lit as fuck.
I'm trying to get all this shit out now so they
Yeah.
can hear what they want, and hopefully, you know, we eat together. 'Cause
Amen.
without
Yeah,
y'all, it
absolutely.
ain't me. You feel me?
Amen. I fucks
sure,
with it. I
sure.
fucks with it. But being a parent,
Yeah.
how does that have like an impact on your music career for real?
Oh, impact. Shit.
Cause I know me as a mom, these kids, they control everything I do.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard for me to like say, you know what, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and really do something that I love to do. That's not like benefiting me right off the rip. You know, like I gotta put in some work in order for me to see, kind of like, you know, the fruits of my labor before anything. You know, when you have kids, it'd be hard for you to kind of really just put, you know, finances to the side just to follow your dreams. So how was that for you as a parent?
Well, I got two. My daughter is 9, my son is 2. So, like, as far as on the music side, I don't really look at it like the only thing that it is with kids is, you know, you got to put your kids before yourself. So it slowed me down a little bit when it comes to like spending more time in the studio and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I just invest in my own studio now, so I'll be set.
Oh,
But
that's lit.
even that, I like the vibes and the looks in studios, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes I do be needing that. But other than that, my kids, my biggest blessing and motivation. That's the no, without them, I wouldn't even be caring to be right here. To be honest, no music, no nothing. I'd be focused on the whole business. No,
Yeah.
I'm doing business right now. I started my business in January. Everything on a good path right now. God is with me, and I'm sure He with everybody else too. So
Amen.
Hell yeah.
yeah, we good.
I really am resonating with a lot of what you guys are saying. I really appreciate Denise for bringing me on here because, like y'all said, it's hard. You're your biggest critic, you know what I mean? So being hard on
Absolutely.
yourself is what I think we do best. We shouldn't, but you know. But as far as both of y'all really have inspired me, and I'm just, you know, a guest. You know, you being a dad and still making your dreams happen. You being in a car accident that changed your life and made you look at stuff differently is a blessing. That's why when he was talking, I told you, you really have a testimony.
I appreciate that.
You really do. And God has you here for a reason.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
keep tapping into what your heart desires because
Yes,
it's going
ma'am.
to take you where you need to be.
Yes,
for
ma'am.
sure.
Absolutely.
I
For you to be
appreciate
able
y'all.
to come home and be sitting on this couch with us having this conversation is nothing but God. For real, you know?
Absolutely, 100%.
That experience, I feel like, was something that you needed. Something that you needed to shake you up and really refocus you
Nah, absolutely.
to, you know, accomplish what you need to. So I'm proud of you and I'm glad to see you.
I appreciate
You know what I
it.
mean? It's good to see you out here doing big things, making it happen. Like he said, drop the damn music.
For sure.
Get out.
I need to, you know, get back in my bag. Denise is a huge motivator for me. To see her be consistent with everything that she deals with is inspirational for real. I always tell her that, and she probably like, okay, but I really mean it for real because it's hard being a parent, a single parent with kids. You have a boy that you're trying to raise, a
Y'all
man
look.
eventually, you
He
know.
just got out of jail too, y'all. Crazy kid. That's why I'm like, you know, I be wanting him to learn from his experiences too, but it kind of helps me when I talk to y'all because it kind of let me know, like, you know, he figuring out what he want to do because he a Pop Warner baby too. That's all he
Yeah.
doing when he
And he's
fuck
great.
up. Yeah, but when he fuck up, people be like, damn, my nigga, like, football, what happened to that? Damn, you basketball, what happened to that, my nigga? But for him and for me, not being that I come across a lot of young adult men that like kind of started off the same way but kind of ventured off a little bit, I can see that. See, I'm just trying to figure out what he want to do. I can see it myself because, you know, that's my kid, that he's losing his love for the sport too.
Yeah.
But I'm also getting to a place where I'm okay with it. I just want him to know, like, you can do other stuff. You know, I'm not holding that over you. But I just don't, you know, like you guys had y'all, you know, y'all tragedy in y'all life.
Wake up
to
calls.
y'all
Yeah.
wake up call.
It's a
I
good way of
don't want
saying
him
it.
to have to experience that.
Yeah.
But I feel like at some point I am going to have to step back and let him. You know, I wanted that little sit down he had in jail to kind of like smack him in the face, but unfortunately it did not. So hopefully you do get to that point, you know. But question though, if you wasn't doing music, or if music wasn't your passion, what else would you think your passion would have been? You know, just from when you started. Like, because, you know, I know you have football and stuff going on during that time when you kind of transition from that to music and just, like, be a part of, like, a whole different type of dynamic. You know, what else would you think you'd be doing in your future life if it wasn't music?
I got to get to the money.
Okay.
Absolutely. You can't do nothing without no money. So it's just like, I don't know. I can't even think of nothing else. I had to go there.
Okay.
You feel me?
No, yeah.
From the kid to like, you know what I'm saying, teens with the sports and shit, and then fall out with the sports. You like, you know what? I got a passion for this music shit. Doing the music shit, they fucking with you. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do this music shit, and you got a passion for it. So it's like, even if y'all not fucking with me, this my therapy sessions. That's gonna
Right.
keep going.
No,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
that's-
somebody out
that's
there who
true.
resonating with this. You feel me?
Mhm.
Who like, nah, I'm fucking with him. He
Yeah.
dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta keep it steady, and shit gonna pick up. But yeah, that's for shit show. That's why I think some type of entrepreneur or something.
Yeah.
You feel me? I would have found my lane.
It's
but-
best to own your own.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So what you say? Music would have been that too, or would have been something
Well,
else?
I mean, I don't know, like, you know, like they say, God, He already got your route, you know,
Yeah.
made up. So what I know now, I wouldn't have known in the past. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but what I can say is, in the past, I was all about sports. I wanted to be the star, whether it was basketball or football.
Yeah.
That's why they know how the scholarships in sports and basketball and football it got taken away because of my car accidents. Still went to Arizona to experience the feeling, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, God got us men here because we righteous men. We here to serve and protect.
Come
Amen.
on.
And my mom was raised, you know, how she was, and
Mm-hmm.
she's a single mother, so I'm here to make sure my people's good. And I feel like the sports is, I was like, it ain't really, no disrespect to no athletes, it ain't really like slavery, but health is wealth. And shouldn't nobody be
Yeah.
having to tear their body down just to, you know, make some money,
Entertainment.
entertain you.
For other people.
For nobody, and this right here, this lane in music,
Mhm.
y'all know it's a way of speaking. If we can get paid to talk, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk my ass away
Yeah.
I know that's
until I
right.
can't no more. Until the
Yes.
world say I heard everything and I can't forget it. Like, you know how it is. Pac still with us, so we gone. You know, he
No.
gone. We still listen to Pac.
No, for
Yeah.
I
real.
still feel like Pac here. That's how I want everybody to feel. You know, with everybody's words. Words is powerful.
They
Mm-hmm.
is. They can change a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, but shit, I don't know, but I'll be I like if it was now, I'll be doing, because right now I'm working on real estate,
Mhm.
and now that the job I got, I'm low key building like a little car dealership and a tow yard at the same time. So
Yeah.
Come on, multiple streams
that's just
of
what it is
income.
right now. I'm finally learning the business term, the life, and the credit terms of life.
Yeah.
You know, I was raised by a single mom. I had my stepdad in my life. He introduced me, helped me with sports. My real dad, he came in, you know, in the long run, but he here now. He like my homie though. He know the vibes.
Mhm.
Saw love with everybody. So I'm just here trying to make it and make sure everybody good with a smile on their, because we all die alone. So enjoy me while y'all
Amen.
can. Shit.
That's
For
true.
real, for sure,
That's
sure.
true.
Mama.
That
I'm
is
gonna backtrack
true.
real quick though. You feel me?
Yeah.
On that Todd situation with bro, experiencing that, right?
Mhm.
And it's just like when you that young, you at that age where you kind of gullible still. You feel me? You got these outside influences.
Mhm.
You feel me? You trying to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So he still got to go, or probably experiencing them phases and shit. But that's why I tell my little brother, like, nigga, don't you don't want to make the wrong decisions. No, I said make the right decisions so you don't have to deal with the wrong consequences.
Mhm.
You feel me? And it's like, I want him to understand the concept of that too. You feel me? Because you're getting at that age
Yeah.
where it's going, you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to always be a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself in no unnecessary predicaments hanging with the wrong folks. You feel me?
Mhm.
Ain't nothing with having people, you going to have friends with they different lanes. You feel me? But just because your people's over here doing this don't mean that's what you got to do. You feel me? So I just want him to just, you feel me, figure out what he could feel like I could be passionate about and put his energy into that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because at least you fuck around, find something, you get a return. You get a return on that. You feel me?
Mhm. Especially if you love it. 'cause
You're not
you
gonna
work
get a
hard at
return
what you
on
love.
fucking around in the streets, and I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? So that's important. That's why I be trying to tell like little bro and shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
Nigga getting up in age. You feel me? Time get to flying. So
You do.
you want to make it. If you can start young, that's a head start. Because some people start way later.
Yeah. Amen.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You lock
Live
in
and
right
effect.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So going back to my question then,
Mhm.
what is something that you would tell your younger self?
like Ty age or younger.
Todd age.
That's what
All
she
of
basically
yeah.
said.
Anything that
Okay,
you would
see,
just
I was just bad as hell, bro. and like, it was so crazy. Like, when I think back to that, I just be like, damn, I was really this young. Like, why was I on that? And it's just crazy. But it's just like, I'll just say, like, being my own man, not being gullible. You feel me? Like I said, watching who you hang around. You feel me? Because, you know, when we at that age, we don't understand outside influences. You feel me? You probably won't even notice it. You feel me?
That's what it is.
Like,
You
you just
don't.
hanging with
You
your
can't
crowd.
pick
You
it
don't
up.
even
You
realize,
don't.
like, damn,
Yeah.
you starting to act like so-and-so. Or, like,
Yeah.
his habits starting to become your habits. You feel
Yeah.
me? They starting to rub off on you. That's why they say, well, I heard the nigga say, he said, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. And I'm just like, that was a bar for me. I'm
That's a
just
good
like, because
one.
it's real, you feel me? It's like people vibrating on a different frequency. If you vibrating up here, but they vibrating down here, they going to pull you down.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you want to function with like-minded individuals and, you feel me? Stay tunnel vision.
Oh, yeah, that's,
That's
true.
important.
People to uplift you because you need that encouragement.
Yeah.
For real.
It's so funny. I know I asked y'all the question, but I'm thinking back to my childhood and, you know, certain things that I did or didn't do, but life will really teach you a real lesson for real, for real. You know what I mean? I always tell my kids, like, I will go back to being your age quick. You know what I mean? Just to
Do it right.
not just do it right, but take in the lessons that were being taught to me. You know what I mean? I wasn't a bad kid or anything, but just certain lessons I feel like I should have tapped into more, for sure.
Took in, like you said.
Yeah,
Take
for
in.
sure.
But I do agree that, because I've been asked that question too, because, you know, having a kid getting pregnant at 15 and having a kid at 16, people always ask, like, damn, if you could go back, would you do it again? To be honest, hell yeah. A lot of shit I would change throughout my journey to where I'm at now. You know, I would probably choose a different baby daddy. But but at the end of the day, like you said, I feel like my kids is the only reason why I'm even able to have the drive that I have for what I
Same.
love to do, like to even push me. But I also feel like if I go back and change anything, my outcome gonna be so different. Shit, who knows? I probably wouldn't even make it past a certain age because, you know, being a mom at a young age, I matured faster than a lot of those that I was hanging around. So I wasn't getting caught up in shit because I couldn't. Not because I didn't want to, it was just because I couldn't. So after realizing, like, well, shit, I can't do it. Oh, well, I'm not going to do it then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go figure out something else. So, shit, I'm 18. Everybody else I'm around, they, you know, enjoying college, hanging out, partying. Me, I'm trying to see how I'm about to, you know, figure out how to be stable and independent with my kid. You know, a lot of people that age ain't,
Yeah.
you know, having to deal with that. And it took some time, but I also feel like all that was needed for me to even be able to have the mental strength, the drive, the determination, and just everything I have today. Because I know for sure if I didn't go through and thug out all the shit that I had to thug out, I for sure wouldn't be the person I am today, for sure. Just independent, strong, whatever. Like, I wouldn't be none of that.
Yeah.
None of that at all. So
And going through all that stuff just gives you a different type of appreciation for life and for your fallouts, head bumps. You know what I mean? It make you just appreciate stuff more and
No,
move
that's true.
differently. You should be able, like y'all are. It should be able to learn from it, be different, move different to have a different outcome.
No, I feel it. So we going I'm gonna ask y'all this question before we wrap it up. You know, and it's always a question I ask all my guests
Yeah.
in a different way, but they always get asked this. And whoever wanna speak first, what is the biggest scam about creating music in 2025? Or like signing to labels, just in that aspect. Like, what's the biggest scam behind it? Like, you know, in the music industry, just period. Like,
Look.
He was ready to answer before you got
I'ma
done.
say some real shit right now. I don't think bro gonna speak again. So look, I'm gonna say this. Look, so this happened. I went into a room. Let's just take a prime example. You go into a room, right? They don't really know who you is. You know who you is. You make music.
right.
But your boy is like, hey, this nigga got some music, some heat. You feel me? He like, yeah, for sure. Then he finally hear your shit. Now they like, damn, this nigga really good. Now he like, all right, well, bet. You got, make sure y'all have BMI or ASCAP. Them is like lawyers and all that. Make sure your music copyrighted. All that is important. Please, artists, don't be out here without no BMI or no ASCAP. Or it's bad. But when it comes to I'm giving our game. When it comes to the manager situation, I love all you managers for your artists, but no artists need managers. All you need is a music lawyer. Take care of your business with your music lawyer. They're going to look over the contracts and do exactly what the manager is basically paying for them to do. All y'all doing is issuing out too much money. Stay away from having a manager. Dig into having your own business and learning the actual business side of music, and then be an artist. It's either you're going to be an artist and you're going to let somebody do all the hard work and you pay these people, or you're going to be the artist and the CEO boss. Y'all let me know what y'all want to be.
Period.
Yep.
Hell yeah, I agree with
Manager
he
is a scam.
Man, managers.
I agree with he said 100%. And like I said, like it's different scales to everything. Like you feel me? You got your low level scams, then you got your business side of things scams. You feel me? So you just gotta make sure shit is actually in your best interest. You feel what I'm saying? So motherfucker make it seem like something in your best interest, but really, you feel what I'm saying? You, like for instance, a 360 deal or something, or you know what I'm saying?
Put all the extras
you
on
it
it.
sound good. Like okay, I'm about to get signed, but the terms you're agreeing to is fucked up. You
Ridiculous.
feel me? The splits ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You
Ain't
don't
even
own
enough
your
money.
masters. You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Your
So
publishing,
all these things matter. All these things matter. So you gotta be aware of that and really like be on point. Cause they'll finesse you if you let them.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, he don't know nothing. We gonna give him this
They
little
gonna buy your
100,000,
song.
200,000.
Damn.
You feel me?
And flip it.
He come from lower
Damn.
development poverty. You feel me? They're not gonna expect you to think like that. So you gotta really just protect your energy and protect yourself. Make sure shit is what it's supposed to be. That's important. You feel me? Instead of just getting too happy, too jolly with certain shit.
Oh yeah, and I feel that 1,000. All right, so before we wrap this up, I want y'all to keep a lookout for this documentary, these albums, movie, performances, hosts, everything. Look out for it all. You know, I'm gonna make sure I tag both my cousin and my brother in the link below so that y'all can follow them, tap into their music. I'm gonna put their YouTube information up there too, so y'all can go like, follow them, subscribe. You know, don't be funny. Like if you follow me and you subscribe to me, go subscribe to them too. For real. You know.
100%.
This you know, this EP was lit. You know, this is my first artist that I had on my EP, and I'm fucking with it heavy. Like I think I did right. I did right. All right, so it was good to see y'all. Don't forget, merch is still coming soon. I haven't forgot about y'all, but stay tapped in, and still put them questions below. If you got any comments, put them below. But again, like I said, them links gonna be put up. I fucks with y'all. I love y'all. I see y'all. I'm out. Time to hit the biddy.
Hey, though. Before we exit this motherfucker, though, you hear me? Yeah, the Foger, we is live in the flesh. You hear me? I need more strips on the gram. Ruger World for life. You know how we bumming. Cuzzo, talk your fly one.
You already know the vibes. Welcome to Scamland, bitch. We in the Scamland
Well,
Ville, man.
period.
I appreciate y'all for letting me have here. I go by the name of T-Dub. Follow me on Instagram, Only Topic. You know the vibes. Look out for all these videos.
100%. Yeah, welcome
It's
to
your girl
Scamland.
Destiny, the host of Conversations. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tune in. Season 2 is coming. I know it's been a while, but this has ignited my fire. I'll see y'all soon.
Bye.